If This Is a Man by Primo Levi. This is a Folio Society edition. It has a slipcover, a plain navy blue, I'm going to say, slipcover. Put that aside. We have this design here, barbed wire and someone suffering, which makes sense given the subject matter, which we'll talk about in a second. It feels like it's bound in buckram cloth. It's got a texture to it. There's the spine. Being a Folio Society, we know that it's Smith's sewn and it's going to last a good long time. The pages are nice and bright. Plenty of luxuriously wide margins there. And nice big font. There are etchings throughout, like this. So Primo Levi was an Italian, I think he was a chemist or something like that, but also a poet. And this is his account of his time in the Holocaust. So the subject matter is not light, although he occasionally does bring some, not lightness, but a sense of humor to the work in a way that, well, other kinds of accounts might not. But yeah, it's not a fun story. It is, yeah, it's his account. So let's see. I will give credit to the person who did the etchings. Jane Joseph did the etchings, and it's translated by Stuart Wolf. I hope I don't usually forget to say who does the translations, because translation is a massive, massive part of whether a book is good or not, or at least, you know, whether it's good or not, whether it's faithful to the meaning that the author wanted to convey. Translation is just a whole thing that I could go on for hours about it. Sometimes you want to be faithful to the words, but sometimes you want to be faithful to the feel. You know, Primo Levi was a poet. This isn't poetry, but you know, he cares about words and not just telling the story the way it is, but the rhythm of things. And so pay attention to the translator. All right, it's a really nice, it's a nice edition, and that's Primo Levi's. Well, I'll just mention, If This Is a Man is the title of one of his poems. And that's what the book was named after. If This Is a Man by Primo Levi. This is a Folio Society edition.